Hello, here's a demo of using Amiga Game Selector 2.7 by Paul Vince on Multiboot. I'm just going to boot into AGS here using RTG. So that's got the correct RTG screen modes. Let's select a game. Right, AGS is loading the game. I need to switch over to RGB. Yeah, that's working in RGB. Right, and then back to RTG again. And just hit escape and get to the workbench, which is running in RTG. And I'm going to restart. Go back into RGB mode. Right, and then to switch to RGB for AGS, if I go into the CLI Amiga Shell option on Multiboot, so now if I type in config AGS mode, I can select the RGB high-res laced. Right, this will go and change all the screen modes in the themes on AGS. And that's all done, so now I can just reboot back to Multiboot's Amiga Boot Selector. Right, we can select AGS, and we'll just stay in RGB mode for this. Okay, Multiboot's configured itself, so it should now boot into AGS in RGB mode. There we go, I've not switched to RTG at all, I'm still in RGB. So let's start up a game. And this is all in RGB. There we go. So RGB workbench for AGS. If you go into AGS Workbench Tools, there's Config AGS mode there as well if you wanted to switch back. So I'll put it back into RTG mode. That'll go and change all the screen modes in the config files for the themes. If you add any extra themes into AGS, you can use this tool as well to set them all to the correct screen mode. And we can restart. Choose AGS again from the Amiga boot selector. And I have to switch back into RTG mode for this. And there is AGS back in RTG on the Pistorm. I need to switch back to RGB. Thanks for watching.